Chosen one, September 13th, the day of divine settlement, overflow, and generational shift. Hear this with your spirit, not just your ears, because these words are not casual, they are covenant. This date is not another square on a human calendar. It is a prophetic doorway disguised as a number, a divine checkpoint written into your timeline, a spiritual seal that heaven has prepared for you long before this moment. You didn't stumble across this word. You were drawn to it because your spirit already knows something is stirring. September 13th is the day heaven declares completion, settlement, and shift. It is the day the struggles that lingered find their resolution. The prayers that seemed unanswered receive their reply, and the doors that looked shut forever swing wide open. Chosen one, lean in closely. Stay with me until the very end, because every line released here is not for entertainment. It is preparation, alignment, and activation. Do not let your mind wander. Do not scroll away. This is your moment. And even now, seal your faith with action. Release your warmest wishes into the atmosphere and anchor them with the number 13 in the comments. Why? Because 13 has been twisted in the world's eyes as unlucky, but in the kingdom, it is a number of order, divine government, and cycles completed. By typing it, you align yourself with heaven's decree. My chaos ends here. My order begins now. My season of settlement is here. This is not ritual, it is prophetic activation. September 13th is no ordinary day. It is a covenant day, and it has your name written in it. Why is September 13th so significant? Because it is heaven's announcement that your waiting season is over. 13 represents the establishment of God's order on the earth. It symbolizes cycles ending and fresh order beginning. For too long, you have been walking in circles, facing resistance, enduring delay, and watching time slip through your hands. But September 13th is heaven drawing a line in the sand, saying, "This far and no further." Look at the days leading up to now. You have felt it. The warfare intensified. The distractions came harder. The old doubts tried to return. That was not random. That was resistance. The adversary always fights hardest before a breakthrough. The turbulence you felt is proof that you are close to something massive. September 13th is not about superstition. It is about completion. It is the divine stamp of fulfillment. It is the day heaven says, the old season is finished. The new one begins now. The big transfer tied to September 13th is not just financial, though money will surely flow. It is broader, it is deeper, it is more transformative. This transfer is heaven's redistribution of wealth, influence, and authority. It is the shifting of platforms from the corrupt to the chosen. It is the movement of resources from those who abuse them to those who will use them with integrity. It is the transfer of recognition. Those who ignored you will now acknowledge you. The big transfer is about justice. It is about balance. It is about realignment. For years, chosen ones have been hidden, while the undeserving held the spotlight. For years, wealth has been hoarded by the greedy, while the faithful lived in silence. September 13th is the day heaven flips the script. This transfer is not just about you being blessed. It is about you being positioned. You are not simply receiving, you are inheriting. This is a mantle, a responsibility, a divine placement. Chosen one, you wondered why your path was so hard. You asked why the betrayal cut so deep, why the silence lasted so long, why the doors stayed shut when you were knocking in faith. It was preparation. Heaven knew what you would need to carry. The big transfer is weighty, and only those refined by trials can bear it. Every battle built resilience. Every delay taught patience. Every rejection sharpened discernment. Every tear watered your destiny. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are evidence of strength. Your story is not one of defeat. It is training for stewardship. Heaven was enlarging your capacity so that when the flood of blessings came, you would not break under its weight. September 13th is the day your preparation proves its purpose. This is not just about resources. It is about revelation. On September 13th, who you truly are will be unveiled. The overlooked will be seen. The underestimated will be elevated. The hidden will be revealed. People misjudged you because they could not see your mantle. They thought your silence meant insignificance, but it meant preservation. Heaven kept you hidden until the right time, and now heaven says, reveal them. Recognition will come, not because you demanded it, but because heaven insists upon it. This is the day the world begins to acknowledge what heaven already knew. You are chosen. Chosen one. This blessing is not arriving because you fought harder or schemed smarter than others. It is arriving because you aligned. You trusted when striving was easier. You waited when forcing was tempting. You stayed faithful when compromise seemed logical. Striving exhausts. Alignment manifests. September 13th is the evidence that alignment beats effort every time. You are stepping into this transfer not because of what you did in your own strength, but because of how you aligned in faith. Do not expect everything to fall into place in a single second. The transfer will unfold like dominoes. The first sign may appear small: an unexpected message, a sudden connection, a door cracking open where you thought it was sealed. But once the first domino falls, the rest will follow quickly. Breakthrough will trigger breakthrough. Opportunity will open opportunity. Blessing will multiply blessing. September 13th is ignition, and once the chain reaction begins, it cannot be stopped. Watch for synchronicities, repeating numbers, and unexpected confirmations. They are heaven's way of whispering, "It has begun." You may still question your worth. You may wonder if you missed your chance or made too many mistakes. Hear me. The very fact that you are here proves you are included. Heaven doesn't waste confirmations. You are not forgotten. You are not bypassed. You are not excluded. September 13th is your crossing over. Worthiness is not perfection. It is preservation. You are worthy because you endured. You are chosen because you were preserved. The blessings arriving are not drizzle. They are flood. They will come in waves, overwhelming in magnitude. Every hidden seed you planted is bursting forth. Every act of kindness is multiplying. Every prayer prayed in silence is bearing fruit. The silence was not abandonment, it was germination. September 13th is the day the underground roots break through the surface. You will feel drenched in blessings, wave after wave. Overflow is your portion now. Heaven will not leave you blind. You will notice manifestation markers, a strange peace where anxiety once lived, strength where weariness lingered, numbers repeating in divine rhythm, dreams intensifying with clarity, words from strangers confirming your inner sense, opportunities aligning perfectly. These are heaven's signs that what was spiritual is becoming physical. Pay attention. They are markers of movement. Do not waste breath defending yourself. Your elevation will do the talking. September 13th will silence critics more effectively than your words ever could. Walk humbly, stay grounded. Let your results testify. Those who mocked will watch in awe. Those who doubted will bow to undeniable evidence. Chosen one, you were not late, you were preserved. The delay was protection, not rejection. If this blessing had come sooner, it may have slipped through your fingers. But now, you are ready. The waiting taught you wisdom. The silence deepened your faith. The wilderness strengthened your resolve. Nothing was wasted. September 13th is proof that heaven's timing is flawless. This is not just personal, it is global. Heaven is redistributing. Wealth is moving. Influence is shifting. Authority is changing hands. September 13th is heaven's justice in motion. It is the divine correction of imbalance. The chosen are being placed where their light cannot be ignored. Blessing without responsibility collapses. That is why you were tested. September 13th releases not just resources, but responsibility. You are called to multiply, to steward, to lead. This is not luxury. It is legacy. You are entrusted to use what you are given for more than yourself. Integrity will be demanded. Vision will be required. Stewardship will be your call. This is permanent. September 13th is not a fleeting moment. It is a covenant line. Once the doors open, they cannot close. Once the blessings flow, they cannot stop. Your elevation cannot be reversed. This is an irreversible shift. Life after the transfer will look different. Opportunities will arrive. Invitations will come. New people will surround you. Some will celebrate, others will envy. Protect your peace. Guard your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your new season. Walk with discernment. The greatest transformation will be inside you. You will no longer see yourself as the struggler, the overlooked, the forgotten. You will see yourself as heaven sees you. Worthy, chosen, capable, entrusted. External blessings will mirror inner awakening. Confidence restored. Destiny confirmed. This blessing will ripple outward. Families will be restored. Communities strengthened. Dreams funded. Movements launched. The overflow will touch everyone connected to you. September 13th is not just about you. It is about everyone tied to your destiny. Hiddenness ends here. You are preserved in silence. But now you will be revealed in influence. Platforms will open. Recognition will increase. Your voice will carry weight. Your light cannot be dimmed. September 13th unveils you. What took others decades will come to you in a season. Struggles that lasted years will collapse in moments. September 13th accelerates your journey. It is divine equalization. You are no longer bound by human timelines. You are walking in divine speed. This is generational. The blessing stretches beyond you to your children, your grandchildren, your lineage yet unborn. Generational curses break here. Generational blessings begin here. September 13th shifts your family line forever. You are the cycle breaker. The battles your ancestors could not finish end with you. September 13th is the day the cycle stops. Poverty ends. Delay ends. Rejection ends. New cycles begin. You will not waste this. You know lack. You know pain. You know endurance. That wisdom makes you a steward. You will multiply. You will preserve. You will establish. September 13th entrusts you with generational wealth. Financial, spiritual, emotional. This transfer is not limited to your household. It ripples globally. Systems will shift. Industries will change. Nations will feel it. The rise of the chosen will reshape the world. September 13th is a global announcement. Communities will be rebuilt. Schools will be funded. Leaders will emerge. Industries will transform. The rise of chosen ones after September 13th will alter the culture of nations. This is not only external, it is internal. Identity unlocks. Purpose clarifies. Betrayals make sense. Delays reveal their purpose. September 13th awakens the true you. Your vibration rises. Your presence carries weight. Your words manifest. Atmospheres respond to you. September 13th empowers you not for pride, but for purpose. You are entrusted to lead, to heal, to shift. Discernment sharpens. Distractions are exposed. Opportunities become clear. Fear falls. Boldness rises. You will move with certainty, not hesitation. September 13th shifts your inner posture. This is covenant. September 13th is not fleeting. It is permanent. Lack is broken. Delay is cancelled. Abundance is established. This is irreversible, unshakable, eternal. Chosen one, September 13th, is the day of divine settlement, overflow, and generational shift. Your identity is confirmed. Your purpose is activated. Your abundance is released. Your legacy is ignited. This day will echo in your life and in the lives of generations after you. September 13th is not ordinary. It is eternal. It is your covenant day. It is your unveiling. It is your destiny revealed.